welcome back to my channel. My name is Minelle and I create videos on lifestyle and self-improvement. And today's video is very exciting because it is going to be part 2 of how to look polished and effortlessly put together, especially when you're in your home. If you're interested in these videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn on the bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever a brand new video is published. And also, give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you're enjoying it. And share with me your takeaway in the comment section at the end. Let's dive right in. So if you missed my last video on how to look polished and put together, I will link that for you right there. So go ahead and check it out in the end screen of this video. And it will also be in the description box. But this video is going to be a continuation of that, where I'm sharing some additional pointers, and I will be sharing with you 7 tips that you can begin to practice and incorporate into your routine in order to help you enhance that put together chic, effortless look, especially in your home. Now, if you missed my last video, I mentioned that we usually give effort to what we look like when we're going outside, like when we're about to see other people. But what about when we're at home? And I shared how I started my journey in doing that, and how also you can start your journey if that is your desire and your goal. And this video is going to be continuing with that. So tip number 1 to help you ensure that you're put together. After you have found your colors, you've figured out your body type, you have done the analysis, you want to begin adding those pieces into your wardrobe. Now, one thing that I am a very big advocate of always is quality over quantity. However, if you're just starting out and if you're strapped for cash, do not beat yourself up if you have to invest in some lower price or high street pieces to start off your brand new wardrobe to help you look more put together when you're at home, which is exactly what I did. I found, after I figured out my colors and I figured out my body type, what kind of clothing would suit me, what kind of silhouette I should embrace. I'm a romantic under the kibbe system. I started to spend a lot of time on different websites doing research and trying to find those specific websites that cater to my body type and also my height. I am petite, I am 5 feet, and it can definitely be a challenge for me to find pieces that will suit me or I do not have to take in all the time. Most times I definitely do have to take them in, but I spend that time really doing some research, finding out different websites that I could incorporate some basic pieces that I can utilize on my regular day-to-day basis. So you want to do that. Instead of going for mass buying or just buying many different pieces, start with the basics and start to see where you can begin to invest a bit more quality in there. That way you don't have to end up buying a ton of different things that will be pretty much a repetition of the purpose of the clothing choices that you want. So for me, my basics, I started off with my home basics. How do I want to feel when I'm in the house? How do I want to feel when I am dressed up, when I am sitting on my sofa, when I'm lounging, when I am going to bed? How do I want to feel? What kind of clothing pieces do I want to incorporate into my wardrobe? After I decided that, I decided to spend a bit more that I would normally purchase on one website, and I bought some things that I would use as house clothes. I normally would invest in my workwear a lot of the time, majority of the time, but after designing my pie chart and understanding that I needed to spread it out a bit more, I spent that first investment on house clothes, if you will. We call them house clothes here. So you want to begin to incorporate in those different pieces, but try to go for a bit more on the quality instead of the lower price points, or rather the cheaper versions of the item. For example, this cami top that I'm wearing, it is a satin top, but it's on the thicker side. It's not the very see-through, very fine, and it looks so like such good quality. I could actually wear this to a dinner or to the office space. So spend time doing those research on those different websites. Write down websites that you feel that you can probably buy things from based on your body type and based on your style type as well. And you could do research on Instagram, see what's trending in your niche, if that makes sense, your style niche, and bookmark those websites. Like I did that, and then I checked them out afterwards, and I created accounts on many of them. So for example, for me, I created some accounts on Mango, on Zara, on Lily Silk, on Shein, on Aritzia. So you really want to like do some research around that, so that when you're beginning to purchase your pieces, you're focusing on quality pieces, you're focusing on pieces that you can use in different ways, and you can also use it in different styles. That way you don't have a bulk of items. The second tip that I want to share with you to look put together is your grooming. This is a very important thing, and it's a very basic concept, honestly, but not a lot of women practice that, unfortunately. Grooming your self-image, it really is a very important, not just in the workspace, but also at your home. When you're at home, how do you carry yourself? I will always have my hair, I'm a natural, I will always have my hair in a hot mess, and you would never be able to come to my house unannounced or without calling me in advance to make an appointment, because I never really put that extra effort into it. So when I started to realize that, I ensured that I made it a habit of mine to prepare myself every single morning. I don't care if it's Monday to Friday, I'm currently working from home, I will do that, or if it's on the weekend. When you wake up in the morning, spend that time taking care of yourself, preparing yourself for the day, as if you're about to go on a date. When you're about to start your day, put that extra effort into it as if you're going on a date, because ultimately you're going on a date with yourself, and you want to make sure that you're treating yourself, you're treating your body, you're taking care of your body like you would want someone else to do that. And it's not just on, the moral side of it, but also the outer appearance. So take care of your hair, take care of your nails, take care of your body, take care of your skin. These are 4 components that you can incorporate. They're basic things. Every single week, give yourself that spa day, and I have a video on how to create your own spa day at your home, so that you don't feel like you have to go outside, especially if you do not have the money available for it. You can have your own spa day at home. So I will link that video as well in the description box and the end screen, so you could definitely check that out. And you really want to give that extra effort to your grooming. Your appearance says a lot about how you care for yourself, and also it boosts your self-confidence. There is nothing that I believe boosts your self-confidence than taking care of your body and having that little self-pampering moment. At least for me, it always does that. Like I can have a spa day and I will feel like so much on cloud 9 afterwards. So take care, pay attention to those little details: hair, skin, nails, and of course your body. Just a quick heads up, if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely go ahead and check me out over there. I always share the backstage of my lifestyle, what I'm doing on a regular basis. So come on over, check me out, and let's be friends. All right, back to the video. So tip number 3, it's a little bit more on the body aspect, and that means taking care of your body on the physical side and also on the internal side. I believe that if you feel healthy, if you feel energized, if you feel vibrant, you show up for yourself so much more powerful, as opposed to if you're feeling lethargic all the time, or you're fatigued, you're tired, you want to sleep, you don't have that energy, you don't have that zeal to do anything, you won't put that effort into how you're looking on the outside. The mindset is a very powerful thing, but also how you're taking care of your vessel, your body, is such a very important component. And by that I mean exercising. You don't have to join a gym. There are 1,000 videos on YouTube that you can sign up for, or you can follow on a consistent basis as if you had a personal trainer. Right now I am following Heather Robertson for high intensity workouts, and also I am following Lisa Sansone with the walk at home programs, so that I can feel that I'm always giving my body that self-love. and I'm taking care of myself because I'm getting older. And when you're beginning to get older, you start to pay attention to those things. So take care of your vessel, exercise, incorporate into your regimen, sit down and plug it into your cell phone, into your calendar, your agenda, that every single day or at least 3 to 4 times a week, you are going to show up for yourself, because that really helps boost your confidence, it boosts your energy, and it definitely affects how you're putting that effort into your appearance. Because if you wake up in the morning and you're not really into it, you're not energized, you're a little bit sluggish, guess what's going to happen? Your attire is going to be the same thing. You will not put that effort or attention to detail when you're getting dressed or when you're preparing yourself for the workday. It has happened to me, so let me know if that has also happened to you. When you're out of it, like you don't really show up for how you're dressing. I have been in that space, and one of the things that really helped me shift that direction was my mindset about how I was taking care of my body, exercising, sleeping right, doing yoga, walking, getting fresh air. I go outside, even though I'm working from home, I go outside every day for at least 10 minutes of sunshine and getting that pure vitamin D, because it really is a mood booster. So do those little things when it comes to taking care of yourself, because it really is going to help brighten your entire outlook and appearance. The next thing that I want to share with you is somewhat of like an outside one, but it really is important when you are going outside. You might run into emergencies, and I have been in a space where women would ask me if I have those products. So if you're a lady and you want to make sure that you're on top of your game, always walk with a feminine pouch. I always, 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 I don't care if I am going to the supermarket, or if I'm going to pay a bill, or if I'm going to run an errand or a spa or whatever it is at the office, I always have a feminine pouch. And in that pouch, I always keep products in there that I would need for in a case of an emergency, because you do not want to feel that embarrassment, if that makes sense. And what I usually have in here would be sanitary products. I will have deodorant in there, toothpaste or gum. I will also have in there baby wipes, just in case, you never know. And I will also have in there a comb. If my hair is dropped, I will have a comb in there and a few headbands. But if I have braids, I will just have a few headbands in there. And also, you want to make sure that you walk with this all the time, because unfortunately we are ladies and we do have those scenarios, or we probably have had those scenarios where we feel a little bit uncomfortable or we feel self-conscious in public. And if you can walk with that or make it a habit of yours to have this on the go, if you do have an emergency, all you need to do is to find a washroom or a restroom and just take care of yourself very quickly, and then you're back into that element. So that was a quick bonus tip for you. So if you practice this, give this video a thumbs up so that I can know, or comment down below so that I can know that I'm not the only one who does that all the time. I've done this for years. It's like an ingrained habit in me now. I've done this for years. The next tip that I want to share with you is to take care of your things. And not just your clothes, but your handbags, your shoes, your clothes, anything that you're using to help bring out that positivity, that confidence in your self-image, in terms of physical, that is material. You want to take great care of that, because one, it ensures that you do not have to be repurchase the same items every couple of months, and this is where the quality versus quantity comes into play. So take care of your products, whatever you have, whether it is a lower budget price item, treat it as if it was the most expensive item. And secondly, that ensures that you're not impulse buying, you're not buying based on a want, but you're buying based on a needs basis. And also it prevents you from adding clutter and trash into the environment, because we do live in a different society where there's like a fast pace, always constantly buying products. And I personally, I don't think that there's nothing wrong with buying an item, but I do believe in buying an item 90% on a needs only basis, not just because you want it. That's my take on that, and I have practiced that as well. So take care of your item. You want to make sure that you're doing that on a regular basis where you don't allow buildup of stain, buildup of dust, buildup of sweat, buildup of what else? I don't know, body fluids, food stains. You do not want to leave your items there for a very long time where it becomes so soiled that when the time comes for you to wash it, you overwash it, if that makes sense. Like you have to put so much detergent and other products in there to help bring it back to that vibrant, like clean life. So if you do have to wash, however, use detergents and use the cycles based on the machine, based on the fabrics, or even hand wash. I do wash some items in my hand. For example, this top, it's not gonna go in the machine because of the type of material, but other items like a pair of jeans or a cotton shirt or something, I will throw it in the washer. So you wanna make sure that you take care of your items. When you get home from work or when you get home from wherever, or even if you're using the items in your own home space, like your bag or your shoes, don't just have them laying around the floor. Put it in the space that it's supposed to be. That way you always know that your items are being taken care of and you do not have to keep rebuying or repurchasing the same things over and over and over. And the final tip that I want to share with you is not relating to clothes, but relating to how you're carrying your body, and that is your posture. Your posture definitely helps boost with your confidence and how you view yourself, and also how other people view you. So you want to pay attention to that. How you're standing, when you're sitting, when you're crossing your legs, all those different factors, they play a big role in that. So you want to begin to practice that as well. And I do have a video on that subject. I know I have a video on everything. I do have a video on that subject that I will link in the end screen of this video, or also in the description box of this video, so definitely check it out. But these are my go-to tips on how to ensure that you're always looking put together and effortlessly polished, meaning that you do not have to go break a bank, you do not have to buy 1,000 products, and you do not have to go over the top. Just by adding those few things or those few tweaks into your regimen, it will help you feel so much more confident. It will help boost your self-image, and it's really going to help you ensure that you're putting that effort into your everyday appearance, not just for the outside world, but also for yourself. Whilst you're at home, pay attention to that. Now, this video is going to continue with another part, and I will be talking about how to ensure that you're feeling really good and confident in your skin when you're going to bed. So look out for that video. If you want to watch that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and share with me which one of those have you been practicing. I would love to know. And all the links that I mentioned will be in the description box of this video. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye.